Already, you just moved in and you burned the house down. See, what happens if I didn't build a firehouse? If I couldn't afford a fire station? So my goal is to bring down a highway this way into the city, and then bring it onto this island, and hopefully we'll bring it to this region. Because so blue is ore, so we do mining industry here, and then green is of course forestry, and I think this is going to be prime real estate. I don't think I'm going to put a whole lot of industry here, and this is going to be also like a resort. Here I might put some industry, but there's also other regions like the one we purchased up here. So we purchased this region here, and I can purchase this region. And you can see this is a lot of forestry. We can do a ton of forestry here, a ton of forestry here. This I'm gonna kind of, and then we can also do farming here, but this farming is really small. I might do the farming over here. But yeah, this is pretty much mining and forestry, and then this is gonna be most of my real estate, and I'm gonna divide it up probably with commercial in the middle. One of the things I do want to kind of explain how the industry works is you're allowed to make districts in this game, and so you basically click this and you paint out a district, and then you can tell it to do forestry, farming, ore industry, oil industry, or generic industry. And so what I'll probably do in this game is when you do industries for raw resources, but that's just raw resources, it will boost your city economy. You can certainly sell it onto the market and ship it out, but you also want regular industry that actually creates the product from the raw materials. That gets shipped to your commercial districts or your commercial zones, and those zones actually will sell the products instead of just selling raw materials out and then you don't have any manufactured goods. You're basically all the goods in your commercial sector will be buying goods from outside the region. So I might do some regular generic industries, but just keep in mind, I think forestry, farming, and just forestry and farming are the only two industrial zoning that doesn't have any pollution. But the rest of these three will have pollution, and I'll show you how I handle my pollutions. For now, I'm going to
seems so far away. Across the universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she's here. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she's here. I know the reason she's so far away.
my experience is the traffic is really bad at the intersection between the off ramps and on ramps and this road. So a lot of traffic gets stuck in the bottom of this tunnel. So what I'm going to do is I am going to actually bring an off ramp. And then I'm also going to bring an on ramp. And one of the things about roundabouts is you want to make sure your any intersections are branching off, it has a fair distance between them, or else it can potentially create. And one of the things I'm actually going to do is I am actually going to upgrade this road that I have, this one way, into an actual freeway. So that way it helps things flow faster. Oh shoot, what did I do? What did you do? What did you do? Thank you. Sheesh. Okay, let me get out of the resource map and see if it's day good. It's beautiful and it's day. Let me bring on some on ramps. Not upgrade. So there you go. And that should help traffic flow much, much better. Okay. So, like SimCity, there's some vital infrastructure that we need to build before we start zoning. And of course, you have electricity that's needed, and you need water first. So, we're going to do water first, and let me just purchase this. Purchase this. Purchase this. Also this one. Okay. So I have a little bit of room to work with. Let's see, purchase that. And that's the max as far as we can go on that side. So one of the things I want to bring into the map for us to consider is downstream and upstream. So if you click the water, there we go. You see all these arrows, especially the bigger arrows? This is the direction of the currents. And basically, you want to pump water from upstream, the cleanest water that you want, and you want your polluted water as far downstream as possible. So this shows that the water's going from this side all the way down this side, and it keeps going and it goes out to sea, and the current kind of just dissipates. But then it's still a little bit of current around the coastline, and it's still going direction, and then it starts picking up again along this coast, and then in here you have a current that's going in this direction to the upper left corner, and this is technically the downstream. Now I can technically, and if you look here, the arrow is also going downstream this way. I technically would like to pump water into the city from here, and then I want to let my sewage or water treatment plant kind of be on the bottom here. And so that's what I'm going to do. Let's build it. This is your regular water treatment plant. Well, this is your regular one, sorry. It's just a drain pipe. And then when you get to, I forgot, I think you have to get to, I think, 5K population or 10K population to unlock this. And it's really a pain in the butt because you deal with a lot of just raw, nasty sewage. And you definitely want to keep your pumping station with your treatment plant far, far, far away. If you don't, well, you're drinking your own stuff. If you catch the drift. And usually these are so far. Oh, and these are advanced wind turbines, but they're only built on top of water. These are built on land, the wind turbines, but these advanced ones you build on water. And if you look at the darker shaded areas. These are usually where the heavier winds are. So if you look here, you get 20 megawatts. Here you get 20 megawatts, but you can't build on land. And so I'm going to build it right here on the edge. So that automatically gets power. Alright, so we have a water pumping plant. And I know it's costing me a lot of money already. And I'll show you how the money is managed. But as for pumping, here. Now this is a mod. This is your regular water pump. This is your regular water pump. I got this. This is designed by somebody in the community, and really, it's to me, it's much better. Much better. I'm gonna build it right under this bridge if I could. And of course, try to put it. Oh, okay. All right. Best power source in the game is a nuclear power plant, and I am going to put a nuclear. I don't understand why, but in this game, for a solar power plant, it actually creates additional pollution. And I don't know exactly. It's supposed to be clean energy, but when you open your pollution map, like right under it, the pollution doesn't spread, but right under the solar power plant, this ground is basically soiled. And I can't really understand it scientifically, unless it causes radiation. Why are you not? Oh, too steep. Oh, I see. And one of the beauties of building this road is you can see like the basically the square or the parallelogram of the four sides around the road. Those are the width of your zoning. So if you draw a road out, it shows how far out you can actually zone. Now please tell me I can put this bad boy down. Oh, you are just the most annoying game ever. It's too steep, and I will have to bring it closer. You can see this. I can technically put it here. I can live with that. As far away from natural resources. Okay, right there. Boom. Alright, we'll live with it. Alright, now I gotta bring water all the way over to this bad boy. So let us build. Let's build. These three bars are your demands. So green is, of course, residential. You're going to get blue, which is commercial, and then you're going to get orange, that is basically going to be your industry or offices, which is very unique. I think offices is actually very unique in this game compared to what SimCity has. And I'll explain that later as we start zoning. So let us start zoning. One of the things I actually would like to do is I'm going to bring water down. Oh, and one of the things I've learned from experience: be careful where you place your first intersection relative to your on ramp or your off ramp. Because if this is really close, like let's say I put it here, this off ramp is going to get blocked and jammed up all the way to the back. And you know what I realized I forgot to do? Oh my goodness. Okay. Before we zone, I gotta fix that ramp. So I kind of want to. I realized I did do something. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but I will show it to you guys. So I like to start out with these big roads. You can always upgrade your roads with the upgrade button here, and you can upgrade a thinner road to a wider road. Sorry, bumped the mic. My bad, bumped the mic. And you can always expand your road. And as you expand, one of the things you gotta know is your zones will be pushed more inwards or outwards. Like let's say if you had another road here, it would be pushed more inwards towards that road. If since you have nothing on, no other road here, it would just be pushed outward. Okay. Do you guys see what the problem is with this roundabout? Because I see a major issue that I completely forgot to do. Well, I forgot to connect a ramp between the incoming highway coming into the city or going out of the city to this roundabout. Completely did, God, just fail. Utter fail. So yeah, let's put in a ramp. And this is gonna be a challenge because these two are actually pretty good. These four are actually pretty good positions. And this is, if I put a ramp here, it's really close. And one of the tricks I actually would really enjoy about roundabouts is, you know, typically we would think, oh, I'm gonna put, you know, a ramp from the outside and I'm gonna bring it here, but that's really close to this off ramp. And so if this off ramp gets blocked, which it should because there's no intersection traffic here, it just off and on. But if you had an intersection here, like you put a road here or whatnot, or you connect this road over to here, this would be a traffic light intersection. If that gets jammed, oh my. Like it will always all the way back out here. But one of the beauties is I don't have to do that. I need this. I would like to bring it out here. Page up, thank you. And if I can do see the beauty with the roundabout? I can actually make the incoming on-ramp go from the inner circle and then have them leave on the outside of the circle. So this way my ramps aren't too close. This is kind of close, but it's not too bad. I can actually bring this in a little bit more if the game allows me to, which I think it would. But this way I don't have like a ramp coming out from here where you immediately get on this and you immediately get off, and then all of a sudden this way they come in and they can take their sweet little time, and this way it gives more distance so that if the traffic does back up, there's more distance to allow for that traffic to be backed up. So there's that. And I would like to yes, page up please. Excellent. So now if you're coming into the city, you would get on this ramp and then you can come out here. Plenty of distance from this ramp to this ramp. So if the traffic does back up, you can just back up this way. And then people can go all the way around and get off there. And then same thing if you were coming out from the city and going out, but you want to get out on the first turnaround, or roundabout, sorry. English. And you can either get out of here or you can get out of here. Okay, good. Fix that issue. Let us start building for finally. Actually start zoning. One of the things I like to do is, so the big boulevards will of course define your main streets, but when I start neighborhoods, I actually like to go with small roads. And where's the one actually? Those are always, oh, and those are pedestrian grade. Gravel, sorry, not grade. She's dying here. Not yet. So these are one ways. I don't really particularly like one ways in neighborhoods because I think those are more for like heavy congested downtown metropolitan areas. Okay, so let's see. See, if I put it here, it's way too close to this intersection, and so this little stretch might get backed up. Straight. Okay, so as you can see, like, don't do that. As you can see, my outer boundary of the box, and that it's not. There's a little bit of space with the zoning availability for the next road. Now, if you really want to squeeze this, which you can, is okay. That overlaps. I'm trying to find the sweet spot. It might be here. It might be here. Okay, so that's about one grid off, and I think I can live with that. I mean, some people really like to pack it in. Me particularly, I would really love to pack it in. But sometimes it's okay if you don't. It's not do or die. You have to have something. Sometimes it's good because you can plant trees and stuff if you have noise issues, etc. Okay, so there's that. There's that. And I'm assuming each of these first lines, like this one line here, from reference line to reference, this is like a block. I think in real life, and this is 2 blocks. And so this would be like 2 blocks. That didn't get pulled up. Okay. No. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna divide this further up. And I think we'll go this way. Alright, now let's see. Water is. Alright. Okay, so I've unlocked everything, but you usually start out with low density stuff before the high density kicks in, and I tend to like to do low density on these smaller roads here and here. Okay. And this is a fill-in tool. This one I'll use right there. Okay. And then I will probably do here. And that is what I'll do for now. So they're starting to build, as you can see. Pretty nice, pretty fast, and I'm on the lowest speed right now. One of the things most important for any of your cities to build, you need vital buildings. So first, we need a hospital, which I will put it here, and then this is like a clinic. It's not even a hospital. This is the hospital, and then this is a mod I actually downloaded. So this is the medical. Oh, power lines. This would be interesting. I'll talk about the crematorium and the cemetery later. Let me first lay down the basic stuff. You need a firehouse, and then let's see what else we got. You need a police department station. Voila. And then nobody has power, and I didn't build the grid over. Okay, let me fix the power right now. So I gotta bring over and let me connect the neighborhood to the buildings. I need a filling tool. Okay, maybe not that much. How about right here and there? Okay, once this starts building, it will connect the rest of the neighborhood. I should have thought of that. Yeah, the power grid thing is, as long as your buildings starts connecting, like they start building neighbors after neighbors, then it'll cross the street and they'll just get in. But right now, it kind of have to build. Come on. go low density. And I'm just going to take that one for low density commercial right now. And then let's see, I know I need. So I have a clinic, a firehouse, fire station, and a police station. I need education. And let us do elementary school. Right here. That is coverage. We'll put weak over here. But that's okay. Let's see. What else do I want? I think they got power too. Let me see. Yes, they did. Oh, and this thing already caught fire. Really? Already? You just moved in and you burned the house down. See, what happens if I didn't build a firehouse? If I couldn't afford a fire station?
The building is on fire. I said, no, what?
These folks would have been 1 dead, 2 completely destroyed the property, and I would have had to pay. Cherry residents. Cherry family doesn't know how to cook. They know how to burn a house down.